welcome to another episode of Keeping It Real with Nathan and Charlotte. And, you know, real estate, well, it is real most of the time, right? And so we thought it'd be fun today just to share. We're letting you in on a secret, okay? We thought it'd be fun to share our most embarrassing moment. Well, maybe not all of them, but some of the most embarrassing moments out there in selling real estate. Do you want to go first, or
Sure.
do you want me to? I'll make you go first.
I'll share the first one.
Because we were like, oh my gosh.
There's so many. Things. I remember I was 19 when I got my license. One of the very first showings that I had, I was so excited. I jumped in my red two-door Mustang. I drove over there, was so ready to just wow these people. And I jumped out of the car and I walked over and I was like, hello, I'm going to open it for you. And the guy looked at me. I feel like he didn't, but I feel like spit in a can or something. He was like, are you the realtor's son? I was like, no, sir, I'm the realtor. He didn't believe that I was old enough to even be driving.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's great. Well, you know, we get into all these crazy things when you deal with the public, right?
Always.
And so one of my crazy stories, it's probably been 20 years ago, but I called to show a property and the agent said, by the way, there's no sign in the yard. We haven't gotten that far yet. And so, but the front door will be unlocked for you. So she gave me the address. And I think what happened was she got the address mixed up because I went back and checked and I did have the right address, just not the right house. And so when I got there with our couple that I was showing property to, we went barreling in, walked around. It was on the lake, and we walked out on their dock, and we were just having a good old time. And so afterwards we came back out, and you know I called the agent back for some feedback. And when I started describing the house, she's like, that's not the house. It was the house next door. The one I was supposed to show.
That is awesome.
And so I don't know who that person was or if they know to this day that we were
in their house.
But I was in their house showing their house. But lock your door, okay?
I love it.
I should tell you for sure to do that. So
I would say my other one was, I remember really being very eager to help people. I had this client. She was really cool. Her name was Chris. She had a dog named Boomer, and Boomer went with us everywhere. And so we met at the office,
Recipe
and she
for disaster.
Right, and she felt bad that Boomer would be riding in my vehicle. So she said, "You just drive my car, since Boomer goes with me everywhere." And I was like, "Okay." So I'm driving her car. Boomer is sitting in my lap because he's used to sitting in the driver's seat, with his head hung out. We got pulled over while I was driving. I got a speeding ticket in the client's car. I sold her 2 houses though. It all worked out, and we stayed in touch for a long, long time.
Well, talking about things in the past, back in the day before GPS, I don't know if you've ever been to Hidden Harbor subdivision in the Hickson area. It's a great subdivision, but it's big, and there are lots of streets that wind around, and you go up and over this hill. And so I didn't do what I used to do, which was drive the area first. So I kind of know where I was going because, again, you had a map. You didn't have GPS. And so I got in there and I got so stinking lost. I was so lost. I couldn't find the house where we were. And of course, it was back in the day, these people were in the back seat of my car. I'm driving them around. Well, they got so sick from going up and down the hills that they threw up in the back of my car. They bought several houses. I guess what we're saying here is, you can have some fun, but real estate, we'd love to tell you that we do this perfectly, and we are really good at what we do, but stuff happens, right?
Things happen.
I think we need to do an entire series on animals that we've seen in houses. Gosh. Because, I know I'm throwing this at you, but if you start thinking of animals, how many snakes, tarantulas, how many times have you had to tell people, that tarantula that's in your bedroom, I'm sorry, but that can't stay here for showings.
Too many
times. So if you have a pet tarantula, we are no longer your favorite people, I'm sure. But if you're thinking about a career in real estate, it is fun, I promise.
It is.
And it's a great opportunity to grow wealth in your world, but you got to have a little fun. So thanks for enjoying that trip down memory lane. And if you've got some fun things, maybe you could share those with us here down below. If you're an agent, we'd love to know what your most embarrassing moment was in real estate. Thanks for laughing and hanging out with us today. Have a great day.